Hello Sanibonani beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Thenjiwe and I am a South African content creator, actress and stand-up comedian. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. This video was highly requested and you guys sent me a lot of requests that really took me down memory lane. You made me see photos of how life used to be. You made me reconnect with old friends through looking at my old photos. You made me see photos of my loved ones that have left us and friends that we have lost. It was such a roller coaster of emotions, but I did it and I managed to get as many photos as I could get. So let us start because we have a lot of photos to go through. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you all the photos that you requested. I will go through as many as I can, but this video will be 15 hours if I answer all your questions, if I show you all the photos that you requested. So please do bear with me if the one you wanted to see, you don't get to see. But I will do my best. Let's dig in. A picture of you on your first day at preschool. I don't think I have any in school uniform, but these are the photos of me when I was a baby. See, I was a fashionable baby. All of them would have been taken kwamashu. This particular one, I am sitting in between my two paternal aunts, and one of them unfortunately passed away quite a few years ago. The other one is still alive. We have a very close relationship. She's one of my favorite human beings in the world, and it was just so nice to get this photo. A picture in your traditional attire. That one is very easy. I wear my traditional attire all the time. I wear it on the red carpet. I wear it when I travel. I wear it on stage when I'm performing. That's my traditional attire. For those of you who do not know, my tribe is Zulu, so this is how we dress. I do apologize if I'm looking down. I am looking at the questions that you guys sent me just to make sure that I do answer as many as I can. Picture of you in swimwear, and this one was taken in a beach in New Jersey. Hey sis Thenjiwe, can we see the picture of you when you graduated? I have been very fortunate. I've had a few graduations in my lifetime, so I will try and put all of them if I can. This one, I was graduating for a business course that I did in America. This one, it was when I graduated for my drama studies at Natal Technikon. Now it is Durban University of Technology. So my other name is Tevashni, which is an Indian name, and this was my graduation party. The theme was Indian. We were all wearing Indian outfits, Indian saris. It was so much fun. It was lit. And in South Africa, we celebrate graduation, guys. It's a big thing. A graduation is a big thing. A graduation party is a big thing. So yeah, that's what we were doing. It was my graduation party as well as my 21st birthday party. So it's a long time ago. It's a very long time ago. I was celebrating my first graduation as well as my, and then this one is when I graduated from London from my LLB, my law degree. I wore my traditional attire. Didn't I tell you that I love my traditional attire? I was dressed as a Zulu, and this is my friend who also lives in London. She's also from kwamashu, Ulungi, MK, and she was there just kikizaring. Yeah, it was so much fun. All these photos are making me want to go back to school and graduate again. A picture of you when you were at school. I went to quite a few schools in my lifetime, and unfortunately I did lose a lot of my photos of when I was younger, but I did find one where I was in class in high school. I cannot remember what grade or what standard it was, but this is me. It was an Indian school. The stories I could tell you about high school It was everything. We went through everything. One day I will tell you. So for those of you who may be confused right now, in South Africa, we grew up in a segregated South Africa. It was illegal for people of different races to live in the same place. But when I was in high school, that's when we got our freedom. So we were able to now move and integrate and go to other schools with people who are not from our own race. So I was one of the first few who was able to be moved, and I moved into Indian schools. Their education was better valued than the Bantu education that black schools were getting. Their schools, the building itself was better than any school in a township, in a black township in South Africa. One day, I think that needs a video on its own, otherwise we're not going to finish this video. Let's go to the next question. A picture of you with your family and husband. I did try to get one. Unfortunately, those photos are all in storage. I don't need them. They are kept in storage for my son, should he ever need them when he grows up, to show them to my my grandchildren. But I did manage to find this one. This is me, my baby daddy. A picture of you as a teenager. Yes, I was able to find one as a teenager. That's me as a teenager. I was so slim, I was 2 slices, but the way I used to eat, guys, I used to eat. I used to eat. When I say I used to eat, I used to eat. A picture of you sleeping, my picture of me sleeping. And this one, I fell asleep while I was working. I think I was writing, I can't remember which sitcom I was writing, but I was writing. I fell asleep in the middle of a sentence. Type. A picture of you traveling. I have been so fortunate. I have traveled a lot, well, except for the past year where nobody was really traveling. A picture of your first time in snow. The first time I ever experienced snow, I was in America, and here's the picture. It's quite a while ago. It's a long time ago, but yeah, there it is. A picture of you going overseas for the first time. Yay, my first trip overseas was this one. I was going to America. I was going as an au pair, and this was my first longest flight. It was my first time leaving South Africa, and yeah, it was good. I've got, those of you who follow my stand-up comedy, I've got a set on my first time going to America. So next time when stages are open, just come and watch my shows. You'll find out about all these stories. Maybe I'll do a story time. It's a funny story. But yeah, that's my first time going overseas. I can't remember the girl sitting next to me. I remember her, I just can't remember her name, but we were traveling together, and I remember there was a mess up in our tickets. They gave me her tickets and gave her my tickets, and we were at the airport. We didn't know each other, and I thought she was late, she thought I was late. We were panicking, but anyway, eventually we got each other and we got to travel together, and we had a lovely time, lovely trip, lovely time. A picture of you wearing a wig or weave. A lot of people do not think that I wear wigs when I'm not acting like in my real life, but I do. Well, I used to. Well, I still do, but nowadays I'm just into Afro. I wear my Afro wigs, but I have worn the wigs and the weaves you are asking about. Picture of you playing with kids. Contrary to popular belief, I am very good with children. Very good with children. And I used to be an au pair. Being an au pair means looking after children. And I tell you, I was an au pair extraordinaire. I was very good at my job, and I've got loads of pictures, but I can't really put pictures of people's children without their permission. And those children are teenagers now. You never know, teenagers might just be upset. Why did you do that to me? But yeah, I do play with kids. I used to play with kids. I still play with kids. I'm very good with children. A picture of you and your children. I do have only one child. A lot of people think I have 2, some think I have 3. Those children are other people's children. Sometimes it's because I'm their godmother or I'm just a good aunt, but I only have one child, boy, and here he is. Picture of you as a new mom. Oh yes, oh motherhood. That is a picture of me as a new mother. I had my baby when I was 28, so I had an idea of what I was doing as a mom. I had looked after people's children. I had traveled. I was in a better position than most first moms who have their children without having any experience of looking after children. Picture of your matric dance. Unfortunately, I lost all of them. I do not even have one. If there's anyone I went to matric with who still has the photos, please, please, please do share. A picture of you wasted. The problem is it's hard for me to look at pictures and think, was I wasted? Because I always look wasted. When I'm having fun, you would always think, even when I'm sober, you're like, this one is wasted. So, but yeah, I think here I was wasted. A picture of you with Zuma and Malema. Haters are gonna say it's Photoshop. Please, don't be a hater. A picture of you swimming. I don't think I have a picture of me swimming, but I do have a picture of me in a swimsuit or at the beach, but I'm not a swimmer. I'm one of those people who just put the feet, take a photo and get out as quick as possible. A picture of you with your mom. I don't think I have any picture with my mom with me here, but I will show you a picture of my mother. Unfortunately, she did pass away over 20 years ago, and the only photos I have of her are from the photo album. They're quite old, but this is my mother. This is how she looked. Very, very beautiful woman, beautiful inside and outside. And I'm one of those people who look both like my mom and my dad. I would have shown you my dad as well, even though you didn't ask, but I couldn't find any photos of him. Next time I go to my grandmother's house, I'm gonna ask them to give me some. A picture of you shooting a movie. This was a scene we were shooting for 10 days in Sun City. It's a very nice movie, good movie, and you can still watch it on Netflix. So go check it out, 10 Days in Sun City on Netflix. A picture of you traveling during COVID-19. Here I was in OR Tambo at the OR Tambo airport. I was traveling to London. Picture of your best holiday. I've been very fortunate. Like I said, I go on holiday for a living. Well, pre-COVID, and hopefully after this whole thing, I'll be able to get back to my work. So I go on holidays for a living because I work in different places around the world. But the best holidays I've taken are the holidays I've taken with my son. And this one was Disney Paris. It was the best. Picture of you with the most famous person you've ever taken a picture with. Oh yes, the most famous person I've ever taken a photo with is Prince Williams, and here we are. We were in London. I'll tell you that story another day, but here's the picture you asked for. A crazy picture of you jumping. Woohoo! You thought I wasn't gonna have this one? I do. I was in Scotland here at the Fringe Festival. I've got quite a few photos of me jumping. Show us a picture of your craziest holiday. I've had quite a few crazy holidays, but I think the craziest was quite a few years ago when Facebook was pretty new. I met a friend. No, she wasn't a friend then. She was a stranger. I didn't know her. I met her on Facebook. She had put on a post that she was bored and she was homesick and she was from South Africa. Then I started chatting to her. How could you be so bored? Like, why are you so bored? Where are you? She said she was in Belgium. The next thing, I was on a flight to visit her in Belgium. And she's been a very, very good friend of mine till this day. And that was one of the craziest things I ever did. And to make it worse, I went with my son. Yeah, I think that's the craziest thing I've ever done. Show me a photo of you drinking tea. Aha! We've been drinking tea. We've been drinking tea. Where was I here? I was at a spa in Pretoria. Either I had just had my massage or I was just about to have my massage. But yeah, that's me drinking tea. Show me your last photo on stage. Actually, I'll do you a favor because I know somebody asked me for my first photo on stage. I do not have my first photo on stage, but I did find a photo of myself on stage a long time ago, and here it is. We're doing a play. These are great actors from South Africa. I can't remember the name of the play. We used to do so many plays. I've done so many plays. I love being on stage. I love stage acting. And I've also got the last one, which was last year. I was in Durban. It was the Queens and Kings of Comedy. That's me and Darren Mule, who was the MC for the night. And that's the last time I held a mic in South Africa. And then after that, I didn't perform on stage as a stand-up comedian, but I did do a few gigs that I was booked for in different places in America, but they were private gigs. Like, they were more corporate gigs or MC. I did a wedding, I did a party, and I was just about to start my tour when everything was closed, and it was going to be one of the most interesting tours. I'm not sure yet whether to talk about it or to just leave it for when things open up and then pick up the tour, or if it doesn't happen within the next year or so, because the jokes are going to expire. I'm just going to write a book, and you guys can find that about it in the book. But it's just so much better when you're performing it live. But it's, whoo, you guys. And lucky for me, it ended on a high note, because it was a nice big show. It was, I think, about maybe 4,000 people. And yeah, let's not talk about comedy. It breaks my heart that we don't know whether we still have our industry or not. Show me a photo of you with your fans. Here we are. I love chilling with my friends. I really do. Show me a photo of you and your grandparents. What I'll do is I'll show you my grandmothers. I had a very good relationship with both my grandmothers, my paternal as well as my maternal grandmother. Unfortunately, I have lost both of them, but they work extra hours as ancestors. I am telling you, it's like they got there in the ancestral world and they were given management positions right away, because the way they work so hard for me. Show me a photo of you and your son in traditional outfits. You guys are obsessed with traditional outfits, and fortunately for me, I am just as obsessed, and here we are. Show me a photo of the craziest place you've ever visited. Definitely the Poop Cafe. The Poop Cafe is in Toronto. I went there to visit them. Check them out. If you're ever in Toronto, do go and check them out. It's just, the theme is poo. It's the Poop Cafe, guys. What else can I say? I don't know why I went there. I was curious, so I went. It's the Poop Cafe. I think I have a video of me in the Poop Cafe, which I will link it down below. Look out for the video of when I was in Toronto and I went to see the Poop Cafe. I drank from a urinal. I had ice cream in a toilet bowl. It was crazy, guys. You have to see the video. Show me a photo of you in the same dress. Oh yes, I've got a photo of me in the same dress. People do not repeat their dresses on the red carpet. The way these dresses are so expensive, I do repeat them. I wear it at least twice before I move it on. And this is a photo of me in 2019. We were doing the premiere of a movie called Uncovered. I wore this dress on the red carpet. Do check out Uncovered. It's on Netflix. Check it out. Very good South African movie. You're gonna love it. And this one, I wore it. We were doing a premiere for 10 Days in Sun City. I wore the same dress. It was, I think the movies were 1 year apart. But yeah, the dress works for me, and I will still wear it again if another opportunity comes. Show me a photo of you and the most ridiculous thing you ever bought. I've bought a lot of stupid things. I've made a lot of stupid purchases in my life. But I think these shoes were the most stupid waste of money. They were very expensive. I only wore them once. They were so uncomfortable. And I think, no, I don't want to say how much they were, because you guys will realize how stupid I can be sometimes. Yeah, but red bottoms will never see me spending money on them ever again. I cannot be spending so much money on so much discomforts. Show me a photo of you on a billboard. I found this one. This was at the Ridge Casino. We were doing First Ladies of Comedy. It was myself, 𝙏𝙝𝙖𝙧 King, and Tumi Morake. Show me a photo of your wedding day. Here we go. Okay. I know that's not my real wedding day. That's my wedding to Kambule. I do not have any photos of my wedding because I didn't have a white wedding. I didn't have a big wedding. I just went to the registry office in Weybridge and I signed. I got the papers I needed and that was it. I did not have a big wedding celebration. I think we had lunch at home afterwards. But I did have some photos. I don't know where they are. I'm sure they are somewhere in storage because I don't need them. They for my son to have memories. Show me a photo of you and your sisters. Well, I do have quite a few sisters and we get on very, very well. And in my culture, there's nothing called cousins. So we are all sisters. If your mothers are sisters, if your father and your mother are siblings, you are sisters. Show me a photo of you playing sports. I am not as sporty as I used to be, but growing up I did used to play netball, which I really loved so much, and you guys made me look for these photos, which was such, once again, good and bad memories. Good memories because these were best times of my life, but also bad because we have lost some of the teammates that we had. This was my local netball club and we had so much talent there. Ooh, some of these girls should have been international stars. Oh my God. And the guy you see over there, oh my God, he used to play with us. Show me your first photo in a newspaper. I am not sure if this is my first one. I don't think it is, but this is the oldest one I have that I could find. And here it was an article about me. I used to have a drama school where I used to teach children dramatic arts. Show me a photo of you in work uniform. There we are. I do have a video about this job that I used to do. Do look out for my video. I quit my job because snow made me quit my job, something like that. But I was, yeah, the video about this job is gonna be here on this channel. Do watch it. This is me. I used to work for a train company. I was that girl at the gate saying, "Tickets please, thank you. Tickets please, thank you." Show me a photo of you and your ex-boyfriend. Guys, I don't take photos with ex-boyfriends. I don't take photos with current boyfriends. I don't take photos with partners. I don't take photos. Like, I give them the cameras to take the photo. I give them the camera, let them take the photo. And if we are taking a photo, I'll give you a tip. Always make sure they are at the end, even if it's a family photo. Because when it comes to an end, you must be able to cut that photo and still use it, because you end up losing a lot of your good memories because you just have the wrong people. Make sure the people you take photos with are people who are never going to be exes. It must be people that are always going to be part of your life. Like, you're never going to have an ex-mother, you're never going to have an ex-sister, you're never going to look at someone and say, that person over there used to be my cousin, that person over there used to be my brother. People with a potential of becoming exes, don't take too many photos with them. And when you take photos, be strategic. Make sure that when the time comes, or if the time comes, you can cut them out of the photo. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope I was able to answer as many of your questions as possible. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and do watch my old videos and watch all my vlogs. I love you, I appreciate you, and please do let me know the next video you would like to see on this channel and I will do it for you. I really had so much fun doing this one and it really did take me down memory lane. I appreciate you for taking time to ask me for the photos. I love you and I will see you soon. Kulungileke, bye.